to the high cost of taxes and duties, adding that compliance level would be high if taxes were lower and fair. He called on the government to take a second look at taxes and duties in the country.
Omanfm.
The Association of Custom House Agents Ghana, ACHAG, has held a third annual general meeting. ACHAG has a national objective of ensuring maximum revenue mobilization to the state through the education of its members and others. The AGM was under the theme of doing business at the port in the face of current economic challenges. The outgoing president of ACHAG, Yao Che, said there was the need for the government to address the high cost of doing business at the port, which may result in high inflation, smuggling and reduction in purchasing power of importers and exporters, among others. The Deputy Marketing and Corporate Affairs Manager at GPHA, Nana Esi Sodebeg, who represented the Director General of the GPHA, Michael Lugoji, called for strategic partnership and collaboration, which she noted are critical to building business resilience and surmounting some of the challenges faced in doing business through the port. Speaking at the event, the Deputy Minister for Transport, Hassan Tampuli, disclosed that a committee has been constituted under the Economic Management Team with a responsibility to make recommendations on how to reduce cost of doing business at the port. Thus, he noted, only goes to demonstrate the commitment of government to creating the enabling environment for port business to thrive, as well as solidify government's reputation as a listening government, having listened to concerns of various stakeholders in the port value chain. The AGM saw the election of the Vice President of ACHAG, Akwesi Siripo Boateng, elected as the new president. If you just join us, this is Maritime and Port News.
Omanfm.
Starting in April, exporters of mineral products will be required to deposit a portion of export royalties, with withdrawal permitted upon fulfillment of all contractual obligations. The Ministry of Economy and Finance, in conjunction with the Ministry of Mines and Energy, issued an interministerial practice, a form and procedure for the payment of non-fiscal financial obligations for the export of mineral products on February 21st. The directive mandates the exporters must deposit a minimum of 5% of royalties on mineral sales before shipping, in line with the quota policy and existing law and regulations. The practice specifies that the Mine Ministry must cease issuing export certificate or seek cooperation with other relevant authorities to temporarily halt export if the balance of the deposit guarantee settlement falls short of the non-fiscal financial obligations. This applies both to the quantity of minerals based on the requested export certification and to the actual quantity of products shipped. Exporters are required to pay the minimum deposit and deposit guarantee at least 5 working days before the initial export of mineral product. The minimum deposit should be made at a partner commercial bank with an account holder representing the Finance and Mine Ministry, Interministerial Debt Collection Working Group, and others as the practice specifies. The aim of this interministerial practice is to establish the method and procedures for paying non-fiscal financial obligation related to the export of mineral product. Thus, is to ensure the transparent and efficient collection of revenue, prevent the potential for debt, and support the cash flow of exporters of mineral product. Hung Vanak, Director of International Economics at the Royal Academy of Cambodia, told the Post that the directive was designed to enhance the efficiency and transparency of exports. In our final story, exporters are calling for sanctions to stop shipping companies from exploiting Red Sea tensions to hike sea freight rates to unreasonable levels. At a recent meeting to discuss solutions to alleviate difficulties for the export business, Tarhan Hai, Deputy Director of the Export Import Department under the Ministry of Industry and Trade, noted that Red Sea tensions had led to much higher shipping costs, a shortage of shipping containers, and extended transportation time. Data from the Ministry of Transport Vietnam Maritime Administration shows that shipping rate from Vietnam to the US and Canada have increased by 55 to 73% from the end of 2023. Meanwhile, rates to Europe have increased 3 to 4 times to $4,350 to $5,450 per container. Some major shipping companies have also applied peak season surcharge on top of the freight hikes, making shipping even more expensive for cargo owners. And on this note, we wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can always contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. For more maritime news, follow the 2TV and Omanfm on the social media handles. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kwekwa Boateng. Have a great maritime and port day.
Seven range of products. When I'm poor for